The nature of the 21st century classroom is that things are moving all the time. There is no back or front of classroom in a 21st century classroom.
We really want to make sure that we're meeting every child's needs.
You know, the importance of kids to be able to hear anything that's happening, regardless of where they're seated or how many students they're seated with, is a really important piece.
We want loud, energetic, exciting classrooms, and you can't create those kinds of classrooms without world-class technology.
In 2013, our school board standardized and made audio enhancement a standard to be added to any new build or any reconstruction.
When you turn the audio enhancement system on, the sound becomes a sound field all around you. You don't have to think about it, it's just in your head.
I could just use my normal voice, have a normal conversation, and reach students that were far away in my classroom while still sitting in my small group and working with those students.
It's a really good amplification tool for kids, no matter where they're seated in a classroom.
Before audio enhancement, it was very easy sometimes for that child in the back or even that child in the front who's not paying attention to really miss out on some valuable instruction.
They don't have to talk at a high level. They can now feel confident that what they're saying is heard by the entire class.
Now they can actually be heard, and there's no stress on their voice or strain if they're having to speak to the students to make sure they all can hear.
Teachers get tired after they've taught for a long time. So, it allows them to save their voices.
Any tool that eases some of that strain, I think, is a really important piece to add to their toolbox.
You wouldn't think that just a little bit louder or a different sound would make that big of an impact, but it definitely can.
We put it in the hands of teachers, we train them how to use it. It just becomes a part of the teaching and learning that's happening in the classroom.
It doesn't just change what they can hear, it changes the feel of the classroom. It's more inclusive. Everyone feels involved. You're present as a teacher and that they're present with you.
We really want the teaching and learning components, the things that are happening that are really important, to be clarified.
A lot of times students are very, very hard to hear because they haven't worked on their teacher's voice and they don't know how to project. So the student microphone is a handheld mic that is wireless. There's a little button the students can push if they just want to say one little thing, or you can turn it on and leave it on to have those students be heard across the whole class.
Being able to pass that microphone, getting them more involved with it, help them to be more engaged.
It caused more engagement because they were like, oh, I know where we are, I want to read, can I use the microphone?
From a technical standpoint, when we have audio enhancement as an option, we can use it to better reach the students sitting in front of us. Teachers can use it to better reach the students that are at distance.
We have a lot of hybrid classrooms. Teachers tap into the audio enhancement system so that the students that they were teaching remotely could also use the same microphone as the students that were inside the classroom.
Connecting with students who might be at home for extended periods of time, helping the teachers stay connected with those students, helping the parents stay connected with our classrooms.
When you get an audio enhancement system as a teacher, you start developing different classroom management techniques.
When we're showing content to teachers in professional development, we want to make sure that what we do is high quality. We want it to be just as good as it is in the classroom with our students.
Maximizing opportunities for students to engage wherever they may be throughout the appropriate use of this technology.
From leveraging the power of audio enhancement to make sure that the things that we're doing are amplified.
It's all about equity. All students now have more opportunity to really understand and hear their teacher despite whatever challenges they might personally face.